Picture this. You're in your house, drinking your coffee in the morning. You might have the news on, you might be reading, doing what you do. Your pet walks up, either a cat or dog. You pet it. You look out the window and you hear birds, maybe a couple frogs. It's a peaceful day. You get a knock on the door. You walk over and open it. Who are you? Hey, I'm Ron from Dewey Fuck'em and How. What is your name, sir? A deep silence falls over the peace you once had. This man is standing here smiling deeply. He has a straw hat and a Hawaiian shirt. Maybe some swim trunks. You look over and he's driving an old Dodge Dart with the fishing rod hanging out of the back of the trunk. My name's Josh. Okay, Josh, it's so nice to meet you today. You do any fishing? What are you doing on my porch? Oh, just my job. I have a family to feed, I just wanted to ask, ever heard of volcanic meteorite insurance? What the fuck is that? I've already sold it to everyone else in this neighborhood, a sack of shit. You certainly don't want to be the only house in the block without it. I think I do, actually. Too bad, I need to sell. You look like a professional dumbass. What even is it? Picture this. If a volcanic meteorite is zooming toward your house and it spews lava all over your roof, we would cover the whole thing. You wouldn't have to pay a dime. What if it's just a volcano? You're fucked. What if it's just a meteorite? You're fucked. It doesn't cover a single thing. What if it's a volcanic meteorite that hits my house but did not in fact spew lava? You're fucked. It doesn't cover a thing. I'm good. I think I'll pass. No, wait. What the fuck do you want? You actually don't have a choice. They just passed a law in this state of Loserville that requires all citizens to have this insurance. Oh, just what I needed. I guess let's start the paperwork. So, after that experience with Ron from Dewey Fuck'em and How, let's talk about what actually happened there. What is insurance? It is essentially an advanced crowdfunding that is supposed to be a security blanket. Customers make payments to the insurance company that are called premiums, and the insurance company holds those funds in case there is an emergency. It sounds like a really good idea in a perfect world, except for the fact that they are for-profit companies inside a capitalist society. Don't get me wrong, I am all for some capitalism. But I have been sold a bag of shit in nabs by insurance companies many a times, and I think you have too. Not only do the insurance companies drain our bank account and sell us a sack of shit, they invest our money. They act more like a hedge fund than a safety net. Like I said earlier, insurance would be great in a perfect world. However, this world is far from perfect, and no man is a saint. There is no person in this world who is perfect. Insurance companies claim to sell peace of mind. However, there is no peace beside the black phones of Wall Street. It would make sense for them to invest money so that they would have more to help people in need. But the fact is they don't help. They don't help anyone in need ever. The more claims they deny, the more coin in their pocket. They have a strict process of deny, delay, over and over until the customer settles for less. And don't get me wrong, there are good insurances out there. I broke down the other night on the side of the highway, and it took 15 minutes for USAA to come and suck up my truck and take it home, and that only cost like $7 a month. So not all insurance companies are bad, but don't be mistaken, a majority of them are. It also provides unlimited tows for up to 40 miles, but they're not sponsored, by the way. I just genuinely like USAA. Now let's talk about the fuck faces who are in the business fucking people over for a living. How to survive without certain insurances. If a person were to get every insurance possible on the planet, they would have literal plot armor. If a tree falls on their house, they'd be okay. If their tongue got chopped off by the cartel, they'd be just fine. If they got struck by lightning, or lightning hit their son and their dog, and their house got hit by a tsunami, they would be completely fine. it would not affect them financially in any way. However, an insurance of this level would cost a minimum of $10,000 a month. For those who have a lot of income, that's not a problem. However, the general population can't exactly afford that. People who work hard and need a real safety net often go without, is my point. The working class goes without insurance. My only advice for you is to become a dog and just struggle through it. Just be a total gangster and slay life. That's it. Peace.